got views for real.
Live from right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound now, Anthony Kay. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Just about to get underway. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. Swing and a bouncer. My draw to first, one out in the top of the first. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Cedric Mullins.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Yandy Diaz, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a jog around the bases. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one in the air, center field. Baldwin under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cedric.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cedric Mullins. And that's in there for strike 1. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carson.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams. That's in there. Strike 1. Swings through that one.
That's a ball.
1 run across in the frame so far. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Kay checks over to first, and he's back. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Mullins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here on the south side. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Ryan Pepio. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, Boog, last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard, maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder that gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Ball, that's down.
In the air to left center. Out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Hitter, Andrew
Benintendi up to the plate. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Benintendi makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 0-1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at right field. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Tampa Bay Rays have had an outstanding start to the season. Just a few weeks into the year, and Singy, it's been just about as good as they could have hoped.
Yeah, they were definitely in the conversation as a team that had some of the pieces to make some noise. Things have really clicked for them so far, and they've been playing at the top of their game. What I want to see now is how they maintain it. Every team deals with setbacks, but great teams find a way to keep on winning.
Here's the 0-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. And he starts off the second with a double.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Johnny DeLuca, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Sets him down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hill on the move to the alley. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone.
The second baseman,
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
Down, ball.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. One left for Tampa. They lead it 1-0. Here on the south side, bottom of the second. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Baldwin getting the start in center, batting sixth in today's lineup. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Now he breaks his bat. Caminero tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seven, the first baseman, number 5, Munetaka.
Stepping in, Munetaka Murakami. He's got some power, no doubt. And a foul ball.
Low, ball.
Out towards left center. Mullins on his way over. 2 up, 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Over to Diaz, and the White Sox go quietly. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
Just missed. In the air to left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. Yandy Diaz now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Hike one.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Fly to center his first time.
Ball. No, ball. Hey!
And there's a strike.
Oh, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that's outside.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the White Sox nothing. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Hee-haw!
Strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Chase Mydra will hit next. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Hill gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slider squirts away. The throw into second. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
The 1-1.
Nope. Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's low. That's a
In
ball.
the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third.
Right
Man, this
two.
guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out to short. Over to Diaz. Tie ball game as they get the second out, but the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Designated hitter.
Benintendi gets a chance to hit here. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the third and final game of the series.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Smoked in the left, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Austin Hayes.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's a ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Tied up here in the early going. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. On to the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Okay, back to work. And that one upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
To the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Hut.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And a ground ball to first. Murakami takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Swings over the top of that one. Late with the swing there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game. We go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Stays alive. This one popped up. Palacios settles under this one, and there's one away.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The center fielder, number
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
That's a ball. Nope, ball.
Swing and a miss. Right through there, got him. 2 down.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Murakami in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. In the air, left side. Simpson gets under it, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 21, Johnny DeLuca.
But I dream, it's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
No, that's
And on the
low.
mound,
Ball.
you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That one barely got out of here. And the Rays take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
At the plate, Hunter Fiducia. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. That's a laser base hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Richie Palacios getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time.
Ball.
Palacios, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. That's inside.
No, that's inside.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Mike Vassell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Newcomb, the left-hander, also throwing. Sliced hard but foul. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the catch, one down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Anthony Kay gives way. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Mike Vassell gets handed the rock out of the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Junior Caminero digs in now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Inside, almost got him. Oh, right to the backstop. Gets to it, on to first, in time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On a strike, the pitch. To the left side, but it is well foul. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball. That's down.
That's
That's
a little
the ball.
bit low. Derek Hill in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Derek Hill will hit next. Double play ball to second. There's one to Diaz. That's two.
The batter, number 10.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
So digging in, Chase Mydroff.
No, that's down. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. As the Rays try and punch back down a run.
That's a ball.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball two. And it's fouled away. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the White
Kyle
Sox,
Teal
the
getting
catcher,
ready to
number
hit.
8, Kyle Teal.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's
His
the ball.
home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. In the air, right field. DeLuca on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One hit, one left. We're through 5. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox 1. You're watching. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New pitcher on here, number 63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Digging in, Cedric Mullins.
Ball.
Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one almost got him. Goes down looking.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler.
So up
Simpson.
next, Chandler Simpson, 1 for 2. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next to hit, Johnny DeLuca. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Simpson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. Acuna fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. The Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here on the south side, so now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. That misses. Ball 1. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. And now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. One up, one down.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, number 21.
Austin Hayes.
Austin
Now at the plate.
Hayes.
Next pitch
Ball.
is inside, and it's 3-0. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's the automatic. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And here is Sosa. To the plate.
The third baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 down. On the ground to third. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox 1. Top of inning number 7. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunt. Fiducia. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Aranda stands in now and watches strike 1. Back to the mound, he's got it. In plenty of time to first, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rays.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brooks Baldwin.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swings, and he breaks his bat. Fires across the diamond. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
For the White Sox,
Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Murakami.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. White Sox down a run here at the bottom of the 7th. That one just misses.
That's a ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's a ball.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Challenge from behind the dish here, so the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Luis Angel Acuna.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Seranthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here.
On the ground, Acuna sends it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Number 13, Junior Caminero.
Now here is Junior Caminero, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Newcomb warming up as well. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
2 down, bases empty. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Cedric Mullins, 1 for 3. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Now the 0-1. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that'll do it. Rays held in check here. They lead it 2-1. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 8th. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No, that's down. Ball.
Just
no, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Chase Maidra Up next for the White Sox. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Right through there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Out towards right center field. DeLuca gets there. He's under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Chase Maidra. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Stays alive. The Rays trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one lifted in the air center field. 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, number 8.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal.
Ball, that's low.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Benintendi to the plate. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and that will end the inning. The White Sox lead 1. They're down 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jonathan Cannon preparing to come on if needed. The 0-1. That one ripped but foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball, that's in.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Simpson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Here's a 1-2.
That's the ball.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Sir Anthony Dominguez out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Sean Newcomb gets the ball now.
50,
He's into the game with the bases
Sean
empty.
Newcomb.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game.
Johnny DeLuca.
In the air to left center. Hill moving under it. And that is that. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox 1.
Now pitching for the
Griffin
Rays.
Jacks
Number
on to try and
22,
close it out.
Griffin.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Out to short. Williams on to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Sosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Rays trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Inside, ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. That gets by him. Around second now, going for 3. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Making a move at third. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Tristan Peters. You don't see a lot of pinch runners at third, but with less than 2 outs, they're hoping he gives them a better chance of scoring. And now Brooks Baldwin. That one missed.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
There's a strike. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And fouled off. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. The White Sox with the tying run at third, winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Nice grab. Fires to first, and what a play. Ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final score here today, 2-1. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
No me voy a olvidar, firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, ando loco.